All right, everybody. As you could tell by the title of this episode, we are not doing the normal recap of Potomac this week. No. Kendrick warned me and us last week. He saw this coming. He said, just prepare yourselves that big topics ahead are coming. The topic of colorism is going to come up among the fans of Potomac. And I was just saying, I did not cover Potomac last season.
Right.
And was this your third season covering Potomac?
I think so. 20,
right?
21 and 20. Yeah, I think so.
So you are versed on this fandom.
I am.
Now, did this topic only really surface? I guess you wouldn't know because this is Wendy's third season, right?
Yeah, it really started around the fight time because people were kind of looking for, people were so split on that fight that everything was coming up as a reason to like pick one side.
Okay.
And so it just got, very kind of convoluted, whereas a lot of us were just like, well, just don't physically fight. It was just kind of cut and dry for us, but it was really complicated for a lot of other people. So,
got it.
It was a lot.
So the topic came up last week when we recorded, and we got a lot of feedback on it. And the feedback was one of the comments I thought was pretty valid was you should have a Black woman involved in this conversation. And sure. I said, okay, totally. I get that. And so I actually reached out to Pia and was like, would you be down to come on and share your thoughts on this? And Pia was like really torn up about it. She was like, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to offend anybody because this is such a complicated topic in the Black community. And that was when I realized that if Pia, a Black woman, is struggling to know how to talk about this, then I think I should remove my voice from this conversation as a white woman. I feel like there are a lot of amazing Black content creators currently talking about Potomac. And I think I can direct people that way if they want to hear about Potomac. There's Giselle at Who Asked Me podcast. There's Sharia at What Else Is Going On. There's Cara Berry at Everyone's Business But Mine.
All of these people, yeah.
There's Stephanie at Mocha Minutes. There's Kay at Bravo We're Black.
Yes.
Amazing new rebrand. Oh my God. When I opened up Apple Podcasts and saw that new podcast cover, I was like dying. I almost got in a car accident.
Jenner. I'm like, you're doing amazing, sweetie. You're doing great. I love it.
So good. But there are, because here's the thing. When I said last week that because what we do is we focus on the entertainment. We love the entertainment. We keep it focused on that. We laugh a lot.
We come to laugh. We come to make people laugh. And really, that's it.
Yeah. I think that if I was a Black woman saying that would be my right. I would have the right to choose to do that. I think that was almost like my white privilege talking by me saying that. I really do think that. I really do, because when the January 6th insurrection happened and Captain Lee from Below Deck, who's beloved by everybody, he tweeted, "Sometimes it's better to say nothing." Something like that. And I decided, nope. Not happening, buddy. So I was like responding like, the voice of white men has much more of an impact than, the marginalized groups of people who are speaking so loudly. Because my biggest thing watching that whole thing go down was like, if this was Black people, they would be just gunning them down. They would just have machine guns this wouldn't happen. So it was just so crazy to watch. And so obviously this isn't as serious as that, but it just felt like in hindsight when as this week kept since we posted that and as I've thought about it, I'm like, you know what? I don't think it really matters what my take is on whether or not there's colorism, because I'll never know at all what this is about. And I think I would rather just raise the voices of Black content creators to talk about this if they want to. Some of them may not even want to talk about this. Some of them may be like, I'm just here for the fun too. But I think that it is purely just my, it's just not my place. Sometimes you got to step out of the way.
For me, it's, I'm kind of, I've talked to like people, other podcasts and stuff about this too, because we all talk about content and what we're going to create and like, behind the scenes crap. And so one of the things that's constantly come up is, oh boy, we're about to get into, that time on Potomac. Like we kind of all just know when it's coming. And so my thing more so is a little bit of protecting my peace, because I don't know if I want to go week after week, day after day, creating content and then preparing to get in the trenches about a topic that some people might feel is like absolutely prevalent, like on this show, is that, everyone kind of like sees something from their perspective.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk about it if I know that it's important to all of y'all, which I don't, people are still, kind of arguing about it online right now, especially when Ashley Darby had to come out with her statement, because people started arguing about that. Like, so I'm saying, that's ridiculous. And the others saying like, no, she should.
It's like, it was literally 50-50. Like
it was a lot.
50-50 split.
And my thing is like, I'm just making memes. Like, I'm not trying to be on social media like that either way. I'm trying to make memes. I'm trying to make funny podcast content. So for me, with my, I'm still very protective of my health, my mental health, physical health, all of that. So I'm gonna leave that to other podcasters. I'm okay with not. I'm okay with sitting on the sideline for this one and tagging in when people need me to. Otherwise, I'm gonna be doing the funny like I always do with my memes, and I might have to step aside from Potomac because I've made no secret of it. I talk in the DMs with some of the Potomac people every now and then, and it feels like it's not really fun for them anymore either. And I'm like, dang, so the viewers aren't having fun. The cast isn't having fun. I'm not having fun. So it's like, damn, this shit isn't fun anymore. So yeah, I think I want to personally choose to go back to fun. I feel like I have, there's so much, whether it's me, like making sure that I stay in a great health place to where, every time I go to the doctor, I'm still getting good reports. Making sure that me as a Black man is having good mental health with everything going. I'm just making sure, I'm being a little selfish and I'm going to focus on me too.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And I think that the human side of us as creators sometimes has to be focused on as well. Because we do put pressure on ourselves to bring content because they want it. And when I say I'll do something, I'm going to commit to it. Like I said, I would do Potomac, so I'm going to do Potomac. But since I'm deciding that I'm going to stop covering Potomac, don't you worry, I'm replacing it with something fabulous. We're going to be covering Family Karma instead.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love me some Richa, some Vishal, some Brian. I love me some Amrit. I love it all. Some Anisha, some Bali. I love it all. So I'm ready for that.
So those of you who are not watching Family Karma, it's really easy to get caught up. The seasons are short.
Oh my God.
Very short. So easy to get caught up. And it's not a chore. Like, this is not a chore at all.
No.
My friend just said she started watching it based on our suggestion, and she's on episode 3. She's like, I'm in. I love it. It's a great show. You won't regret it. It's worth watching. And
the family's fun. The cast is fun. Every supporting players are just as fun as the main. Like, you get scenes where like you know how you like on Married to Medicine, you get like scenes with just the husbands, and that's such a treat sometimes because they're so fun to hang out. Like it's so fun when all the aunties get together.
Oh my God.
Like, oh, it's the best. Lopa wants nothing to do with these women. She is just like, girl, why am I here? Like, I love it all. I love it.
And Brian is so hot. I love me some Brian Benny. And he's a little cutie too on social media. He'll respond. He'll like things you send him and stuff. Like he's cute. But tell me something.
After him. I want to talk to him on the pod one day. I'm after him. So we're gonna try to make that happen because I want to highlight family karma because enough people don't create content about it. So I do want to like do that. But also, I think we've discussed on here before, a man with a nose. Vishal, I don't know what it is, but like I'm very upset that he's married. But I love Richa. But so a
strong nose I like too, and a strong nose. I'm right there with you. I agree. I agree. He doesn't do it for me though because he pisses me the fuck off.
He does a lot. It's but it's also funny to him because he's not. Yeah, he's one of those people that's like not malicious in any way. He's just so like stop. Just
you know
stop.
what I'm gonna. You know what
I'm doing.
I'm gonna say this, and I feel like you're gonna get exactly what I mean about him. Gay guys like him. Straight women want to strangle him.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Gay guys are like, oh, but he's cute. As where straight women have had to deal with like that kind of a personality. We're like, you can have him. Can you take him?
You see why he had to propose 3 times to Richa before she's like, okay, fine, let's just do this. She was tired of that shit too.
That's why Amrit can handle him. Amrit's like, he's so cute. It's like, yeah, can you take him and fix him?
Right.
Please. Jesus. So we will be covering that week to week. We're not going to do the recap tonight. This was just about letting you guys know what the plan is moving forward. And I do also want to say something that another big reason why I don't want to cover Potomac is because I feel like the people that do feel that there is colorism on the show and they are triggered by what they're watching. I feel like those women probably feel the most unheard and the most unseen in general. And I don't want to add to that feeling. Me. Right. White lady Emily. Like, fuck you, bitch. Like, you don't know? I don't. So I feel like who am I to tell you that that's not happening? I'm not. So I'm going to link a bunch of great podcasts for you guys to check out who are much more amazing at talking about this than I would ever be. And again, they don't have to. They may be like, I've talked about it enough. I don't want to talk about it anymore. That is their right.
Which is their prerogative.
Exactly. Again, I don't really think I have the right to be like, I'm not in the mood. It's like, okay, blonde lady. Like, I just have to know my place sometimes. And I've recognized it now. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't want anyone to think that we're saying like it doesn't exist like in life or on the show or whatever. It's not. It's just that sometimes we have to like brace ourselves and be like, shit, this is just when reality TV, something as supposedly like as stupid as reality TV becomes like this much. It's a little too draining. Like it reminds me of our friend Chelsea, no Chels on Instagram, her saying like that she loved this past season of Beverly Hills purposely because she did not follow any pages during that. Like she muted the Beverly Hills content. So she wasn't seeing any of the stuff on Instagram that Randall was doing, like any of that. She simply just tuned in on Wednesdays and watched the shows and she had the best time. And I'm like, damn it, I want to do, like, I forgot what it is to just be a viewer of these shows because now I'm always like okay, how do I make content out of that? How do I do stuff out of this? What do I got to make memes. I got to do this, the podcast. Who am I going to have on? It's a lot sometimes. So it's just like, okay, let me at least, if I have to talk about some stuff, let me at least talk about something that's fun.
Exactly. And we were looking forward to, we love Potomac.
I'm still watching live every week.
Exactly. We've been talking about how excited we are about Potomac. And now I legitimately I'm not like, I don't mean to say this, like feel bad for me, but I ended up in tears yesterday because I was like, I am fucking stressed. Like, I don't want to come off wrong. I don't want to make anyone feel like I'm not representing them properly. But then I was like, I can't represent them. Emily, you got to back off. Like, fucking back the fuck off. Yeah. So I want to, and then it was a big relief because I was like, now I can enjoy the show and not feel pressured. So I hope you guys understand. And trust me, family karma, you will not regret going on a family karma journey at all. At all. Kendrick, thank you for being excited about the family karma journey.
Of course. I've been wanting to do it more on my podcast. It's just like I've been having so many like specialty episodes that I can barely talk about anything.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Oh my God. If you love a good, if you're a say yes to the dress person or a bridezilla person or what, these first 2 episodes of the new season are a treat for you.
Best wedding on Bravo ever.
Ever.
Like,
oh my God. Like everything spectacular and hilarious too.
Hilarious, gorgeous. Like your eyes are just, I mean, I know we said that last week, but like then it's a 2-parter. It's 2 full episodes of visually stunning wedding content.
And I think we're ending this season with a wedding too, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think we're going to see Amrit's wedding this season too.
So. I love Nicholas.
I know.
I love little sweet baby angel Nicholas. I love him. So yes. Okay, guys. So there's the announcement. We love you. We appreciate you. You were heard.
And thank you for all the kind comments.
Yes.
Always. Like even I want to say, because I don't want anyone to feel like their comment, ran us off or anything. Because genuinely not I got on here which I rarely ever do, but I was like, I know somebody's probably gonna be pissed off about me saying that I don't want to talk about colorism every week, such deep topics on these reality shows every single week. But when I got on there, it was literally people engaging in discourse about colorism and about the show and how they feel each one of the people, if someone has an unconscious bias or anything, it was literally a lot of discourse, which is the goal of everything. That's what you want. If you're just someone that's just no, F you, F that, I feel this way, you're stupid, you're wrong, then that's on you. You're not gonna hurt my damn feelings. I got thick ass skin. I promise you're not gonna hurt mine. But I love the people that get in the comments and genuinely ooh, okay, I like what you said. Let me offer my perspective here, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. That's what this is supposed to be. So thank you guys for the amount of time we were able to hang in there. Thank y'all for engaging with us amazingly. Yeah. Now get ready for family karma, motherfuckers.
Get ready. All right, guys. We love you. Make sure to follow Kendrick. I'm going to put his I remember I got that template.
Yes.
Template. Okay, guys. Love you. Mean it. Bye.
Bye.